Don't worry, I'm still here. Sorry about that. I literally had an internet disconnect. I am just waiting for my character to log back in. And then when I can do that, I can swap back over to the other screen and we can jump back into, hopefully, that cutscene. It really doesn't want me to finish it. The dungeon launched, then when I got out of the dungeon, I went into the cutscene and my internet kicked me out. Let's try this again, shall we? We're back. Hello. I will minimise all these random windows. I don't need those. And we'll go back into this cutscene for the third time. Yes. There's void gates. They're trying to attract me in. They're drawing to my power. I'm drawing to their power. Why do I now have such a horrendous bit rate? Poor network connection detected. Your poor network connection detected. My network's fine. I'm still ready. There we go. That's back to where I got. Also, welcome back, my one viewer. Thank you very much. Apologies, Twitch is having an issue with poor bitrate apparently, but my internet, my side is fine, so hopefully the stream is going okay. I said all that way too quickly. But yeah, we're back into the cutscene that we got kicked out of because of a disconnect. I've skipped back to the point where I was just before going into the dungeon, so we'll pick up from here. Teach you, Dozer will. What must do? Many black mages there were, long ago. One more powerful than rest. Very powerful. Epic, even. Epic black mage. Black magic, too powerful. Too dangerous. Wrong hands must not have. Know this he did. Ciphered spells. Hid secrets. Dark way passed to few. Very few. Teaching, writing, spread over realm. Lost to time they were, forgotten. One carved in stone, stone of mossy pillar. Pillar in south shroud, squawk. Chosen Tegan is chosen. Unleash power of this black magic you can. Key it is. Key to end of gloom. Knowledge of my line this is. Passed to Dozel from mother. From mother of mother. From mother of mother of mother. 4 teachings past. Strong mage she was. Epic even. Epic mage. Great love for dark art. More than anything. Joined with lizard men to learn all. Named betrayer she was. Chased from village. Squawk. Her words Dozel keeps. Teach to strong Tegan now. 4 magi meet in barren land. Old black powers they have they in hand. Fate of all wicked be made stark. Path to the light, then lit by squawk. That her squawk, not Dozel squawk. Should be dark, Dozel thinks. Good words, deep words. Bring Dozel here, they did. To pass on. Not Dozel alone. Others come too. Other mages. Birdman? Lizardman? No matter. All wait for strong Tegan. Strong mind you have, and heart. Help you, Dozel will. To Gradania you must. To Earth's gift, mere pillar lurking beasts there are. Slay them you must. No need fear beasts. Strong Tegan is strong. Huzzah! Squawk! I, too, am here to lend you my aid, help and aid. Wood danger for Dozel? For Ixal, whalers wait. Wait with sharp spears. Go in place of Dozel, does our will. Decided it is. Go now, you will. Squawk! I love doing Beast Tribe voices. They are written really well for disconnected, like confusing words. But then given the option between that, like putting on a silly, like, voice, as opposed to putting on like a tough voice, and then reading out like French words, where I look at the word and I have no idea what the spelling is or how pronunciation goes. I much prefer doing the first rather than the latter. The prior more than the latter. I would like to think that I'm fairly erudite in my knowledge of words, but there's definitely an element of I prefer being weird gremlin creature over posh fancy voice, speaking in tongues. Quarry Mill. That's the nearest to Earth's Gift. And I think, if I remember correctly, 45 and 50 are the quests where you get your level 50 gear. So I should start being able to collect up the Black Mage end base game gear, which should be good. That should be what this quest is getting me, I think. Getting me some of it, maybe not all of it. No, it's not actually all the way to Earth's Gift, it's just down here. Have a look at this mossy pillar. A stone pillar covered in moss rises here. The gem of Shatoto shines bright, revealing an inscription in the stone. As you approach it, you hear a voice ring out. By the gem thou bearest shall the great and dark power of Eld be bestowed upon thee. But those who seek this power must first prove their worth. Behold, the gloom that would be thine undoing cometh. Stay the gloom's encroach by thy hand. Only then shall the umbral wisdom of the ages be gifted unto thee. Yep. Let's have a look around. Hi, Dazar. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. That voice spoke true. Look, the gloom gathers, Tegan. I sense there are fiends of evil about. Nearby, close about. Fiends of evil, you say? Oh, I've actually just got to attack them. I've just got to hit the portals. take them on one at a time now. Much better when I can sleep. Just kind of ignore half of them. You miss the old AR battle theme. It feels nostalgic and it's only been a year. Yeah. That's it. A lot of these pieces of music are very, very cool. As the game goes on, they progress and get more and more awesome. And it's like when you hear the old ones, you're just like, yeah, brings me back. But then whenever you pick up a new class, you can go back through all of the, because this is just the Black Mage quest line. You can go back and pick up a new class and run it through the level 1 to 50 and just be like, oh yes, all of the old music. The mossy pillar imbues me with ancient knowledge. It reminds me of when your kit was a 3-button rotation. Yep, this basically is. It goes Fire 3, Blizzard 3, Thunder, which is about to become Thunder 3. And then the Black Mage is the only one class you have left. Oh no! Yep, my other account has none. It can never go back and listen to the music other than just like standing in the wrong zones. Apologies. It's starting to get a bit cold. I probably should put like a jumper or socks or something on. Also, hi Blaze. Welcome to the stream. Unless you've been watching this whole time. I got the level 100 on all classes. No, I think my old account has got like 9 level 100s and has oh gosh, what were the rest? The rest of them were at like level 60 upwards. Well fought. The gloom is scattered. Scattered is the gloom. Let us return to Burgundy Falls. Yes, yes. Dozal Melloc awaits us. You, me, us. Beastmen. Little society folk. You got 8 100 battle classes and 4 hand and land ones. Nice! I think mine's just like 8 or 9 total. So that's Miner, Botanist, Fisher, Astrologian, Pictomancer, Viper, Reaper, Dark Knight, and I think that's all of them. Maybe Scholar as well? No, my Scholar isn't. I think that's all of them, and the rest are all like ranging between 60 and 80. Might do all the mounts. I mean, fair enough. Where am I even going? Back to Burgundy Falls, that's where I'm going. Oh. Wait, I could just fly there. I'm not that far away. I could just fly there. Rather than waste money on the bed mount. Yeah, the bed mount's great. You just float around on this lovely giant bed and you're just lying there having a lovely casual time. I was flying in the wrong direction. I need to be going this way. Yeah, I'm just getting a lovely casual fly around with my little floaty fire orbs following me. No, I can't get through here because oh, I could get stuck here. That would have been bad. I'm free from the trees. Yeah, just have a lovely float along. Person in that watchtower must be very confused. Where is that mouse floating around on a bed? Flying through the sky while asleep. Very irresponsible. There. Yep. Gone for you, Gloomies. Worry for nothing, Dozel did. Squawk! Now go see Kazakh Char, you must. Awaiting you he is. Thanks, Dozel. Oh god, I've got to do this. The gods are good to return you unharmed. The gloom which threatened to taint this world does so no more, and I sense the darkness within you is reborn with a new power. Wield it well, Tegan of the Black, and make of it a tool for our ends. Do that, and as the prophecy speaks, the will to light shall be lit by dark before you. Which voice? Which voice? I've been doing weird voices for all three of them. They're Beast Tribe folk, and I enjoy doing weird voices for Beast Tribe folk. You can be more interesting with their weird voices over just like, I'm person number 1, I'm person number 2, I'm person number 3. Like, you can be a bit more creepy and like raspy or gravelly or nasally. You do get more interesting variety out of like Beast Tribe voices. The Beast Tribe voice killed me. Was it the Ixali or the Amalja one? But I have a very bird-like Beast Tribe Ixali voice. I have the gravelly Amalja voice. Or I have the little squeaky bulbad kobold voice. The Amalja. Ah, this one. This one weirds you out. Why would this voice weird you out? Sorry. It does hurt my throat a little bit. We get to hear more of it because I'm going to talk to him again. Tegan of the Black, our brother Dazar has words for you. Pray wait a moment to arrive. But for him to arrive. See, I can even trip over my words in this voice. You have reclaimed the key from the depths of the shroud. Wood, forest, shroud. Yes, you have done well. Very, very well. You are truly the black mage foretold by legend, oracle, prophecy, legend. It was such a legend to my people that brought me to this Thanalan. Such is what legends do. When four magi meet in a barren land, black powers of eld woven by their hand. They've all got the same prophecy. Shall see the fate of wickedness made stark, and the path to light shall be lit by dark. black, shadow, dark. You have heard these words before. Yes, yes. Here I found Kazakh Jar and Dozal Melok. The words that brought us to Thanlan are the same. Equal, identical, same. It was 100 years ago that a kobold first deciphered the legend. Decrypted, decoded, deciphered. The great mage who did it was my own ancestor. First order patriarch Dagu. Dagu. You must watch out for Dagu. Yes, yes, my very own. But he broke kobold law. The first patriarch must never leave Ogomoro. No, no, never. But leave he did. He set out for Lanosia to pursue this legend. And for that he was named traitor, betrayer, turncoat, traitor. None were drawn to the words of Dagu. No, no, not a single kobold soul. They ignored his words. But when first I heard them, I felt strange, peculiar, odd, strange. I felt I must do something. I could not simply be idle. I, too, left for Lanosia, just as Dagu before me. Sorry, every time I say Dagu, I have to stop myself laughing. Yes, and I have come here to Thanlan. Now I see the legend is real. Yes, the words kept by Kazakh Jar, Dozal Melok, and myself are true. You have appeared. That is no coincidence. No, no, none at all. I am a kobold. Yes, yes, I am. And we kobolds are good at finding things. Treasures, trinkets, things. I will help you where I can. Dagu left behind many things when he left. Yes, many, many things. I was given a stone tablet. The others in my family thought it rubbish. Dross, refuse, rubbish. Saying those three words in an order was not how that was meant to come out. Its surface has many scratches, you see. Yes, many, many. But I sense in it a great power. Here, it may give some... your gem. The light, it is illuminating the tablet. The scratches are glowing, growing. Mighty Titan, those are no scratches. No, no, not scratches at all. They are carvings. Words. Know thee, brave keeper of Shototo's light, as these very words wax plain to thy sight. The seal what was cast doth shudder and sigh, and the void gate's dread sundering draws nigh. To ward against the creeping of the gloom, thou needest great garb to stay any doom. To this sacred ware thy thoughts must now tend, unto thy black command darkness shall bend. This tablet was more important than I ever imagined. Yes, yes, much more. It seems to say one who would close the void gate must first find this sacred garb. Gear, armor, garb. And the names of places are written here as well. Yes, yes, these 4 places I know. You would do well to set out and gather the first 3 relics. Oh, God. My throat, it's dying.
Legend speaks of this. It holds that an offering of blood must be given to the planar fissures, the blood of those who have lived life steeped in the black. Only then can the relics be worn.
Can be won? Okay.
Here, take with you an offering of my blood, Deacon.
Need Dozal's blood too, you do. Take quick. Ah! Before change mind. And here is mine. Mine. I would entrust it to no other. But be warned, one does not simply walk into these places. There are great dangers waiting. Do be careful. Yes, yes, very, very careful. I'm making you wish these were fully voiced. I mean, I can keep voicing them as much as I can attempt to. I don't even remember what voice I did for the goblins either. I did a voice for the goblins, I don't remember what it was. I look like I'm colour themed as a Loperate. I mean, I guess I kind of am. I've got my, sorry, I'm completely ignoring where I'm actually going. I am going to hurt my throat. But, what are you going to do? I've got my lovely blue winter coat. If I swapped my... my White Mage's lovely winter outfit for going into Heaven's Ward, it'll probably be the same outfit that I put on my Black Mage when I actually go to Heaven's Ward. But currently, this is my Black Mage outfit. I need to remove some of these and then go to my inventory, which is up here, and find my higher level, that one. That's the mail staff. 38, 38, 41, Keeper of Saints. 44 is the mail staff. There we go. Oh, it looks weird. Not sure I'm a fan of that. But a more updated staff now. Also, I have an Araman card that I already have. Never mind. And Blood Cry is also different. Right. So, pour Dazar's blood over the plain of Fissure and Nogomoro. The one I'm closest to should be a Zanrak encampment, so I guess I'll go that way. The fact that they're all in vials that are exactly the same image, but 3 differently named items, is going to be interesting. Because it means I'm going to get to one of them and just be like, I chuck a vial of blood at it. That's the wrong one. Pick that up back up. Chuck a different one at it. Oh god, I can already hear my voice starting to go. I've broken it. Oh no. It's fine. Yeah, this sort of stuff does get fully voiced later in the game, doesn't it? Some of it. I'll be voicing a bunch of the rest of it while I play through, so eh. If I'm honest, I am not looking forward, now that I've decided that those are the voices for these tribes, I'm not generally looking forward to going and doing the Amalja Society quests. Because I think that might kill my throat. You're going through the Namazu and they're not voiced. Oh. But the Namazu must sound like this. Don't know what you're talking about. I don't. That was the first thing that came to my head. If anyone doesn't know what the Namazu are, they're little catfish people. So I feel like they've got very wide heads and very big mouths. So I feel like they need to talk like this. I don't know if that seems accurate. Oh, the story for them is fantastic. I love their story. It's so goofy. And they're just like, we need to make a festival town. Let's make a festival town. Let's go. Festival. Woo! It's like, okay, catfish people. You do that. You have your little festival town. Yeah. Oh. I poured that in there and got a pair of gloves out. Then I need to go to... Yes. They are incredibly self-aware of how silly they are. I want to say that the Loporites do a very similar thing where they're just like, we live in a moon base and people are bored, so we're just going to build a disco and like a bunch of random other stuff. Because we want to. Like, you've told us we should entertain ourselves, so we'll just build a bunch of stuff that can entertain us. And then they give you a dancing robot mount. It's pretty great. Like, all the Allied Society quests are just a bit wacky and silly, which I think is why I like them so much, because it's like you get stuff out of it, but also the actual quest line is just a bit nuts. Oh, like 3 now. Oh no, I realised what's happened. Matilda's not here. Matilda, come and help me. There we go. This one is just a Malloc, because it's near the Exile. And then we need to go to a Gomero and pour Dazar's ancestor's blood, or Dazar's blood over it, because that's where their ancestor was. They basically all had a story about one of their ancestors wandering off and being kind of banished from their tribe. And then everyone being like, they're crazy. We should ignore them. And then these 3 individuals being like, but we like our crazy ancestor. So we're going to not ignore them and we're going to follow them. And then they meet each other and the prophecy fulfills itself. Although for some reason this fissure is like, okay, it is technically outside of the... I was going to be like, the whole thing Dazar mentioned about how his ancestor was banished for leaving. And for a second there I thought it was about to be actually just inside a Gomero still. And I'd be like, wait, but I thought they left and that's why they got banished? But if they didn't actually leave, I guess technically they did, because they walked like 10 foot out of the doorway. So technically you've left. But in actuality you're still in a Gomero. Like, you haven't gone very far. Well, we did it. We got there. Level back to Camp Triber. Sleepy bedtime flying. Whee! We're getting there. We're unlocking stuff. 3 more levels, which actually makes me think I should ready up the... I know I should ready up. I think these have... Yep. The roulettes have reset. So I can do my leveling roulette again, which might get me up to... depending on what the dungeon is, like 48, 49. And then we can hand in this quest that will get us a little bit of experience. And then we can do our guild quest roulette and maybe 1 more dungeon, and that should get us to 50. Oh god, here we go again. I can go through so many weird noises.
I have awaited your return, Tegan. I have learned where it is that the 4th relic of our forebears rests, a land known as Thal's Respite.
The land known as Thal's Respite?
There, too, lies a planar fissure into which the blood of the fiends it births must be poured.
You said the land known as Thal's Respite as if it was like some far-off distant land. It's literally here. The land of Thal's Respite. About 2 minutes north. Like, legitimately, I flew from there to there. And he referred to it as the land of Thal's Respite. It's called Thal's Respite, that's true, but really? The far-flung land of Thanalan. That you're in Thanalan. Yes, but I wanted the sound fancier. Yeah, you make it sound very dramatic for a trip down the road. Exactly. Here's me being like, it's going to be an epic quest. Oh, no, it's around the corner. Never mind. Whoop. More of myself. This is getting spooky. Sure are getting a lot of enemies chaining off each other. There we go. There was one extra, so my mana ward completely negated him. Ooh, the hat. So I've got everything but the robe. What was the thing I got second, the robe? I thought I got trousers. How I treat going outside. Yep. Every time I go to work, it's the far-flung reaches of the galaxy, known as my workplace. The first 4 relics are now in your keeping. Will I come back to do the new cosmic exploration content? What? Cosmic exploration? Spoilers? I didn't know there was cosmic exploration. And by come back, you mean like continue on with this character until I reach the end game and then do it? Then yes. Yes, I will. I will continue with this character until I get to whatever cosmic exploration is. That's okay. You weren't to know I didn't know. Sounds amazing though. I've been purposefully not looking at the updates for 7.2 onwards because, and I also didn't look at the updates for 7.1. I know everything up to base Dawn Trail, and past that I'm ignoring everything until I get to it on this character. Yep. So I'm effectively falling out of the Final Fantasy following for possibly a year to 2 years. And then at some point I'll be like, cool, I've caught up. I'm back on it. Let's go. New stuff. Like streaming new releases and stuff. Like I do with Magic the Gathering, where they're like, we've got a stream going up of the new cards. And I'm like, cool. I'm currently streaming Magic the Gathering, so I will just hop over there and stream the video. But yeah, that's my plan. Is for the streams, I'm keeping them as a run through, in which I also do just like some other side stuff that's needed. Like I did the fishing to get the mounts. I did Black Mage to have a level 50. Yes, I did do that a lot. I did repeatedly go, catch up, come on. There's so much stuff and I'm waiting for you all. And then by the time you eventually got there, it was like, okay, I'm actually not there anymore. I'm now a new character that I'm streaming and I'm back at the start. You took too long. You enjoyed the game. That's the thing that matters. Yep, so much content we can do together. Exactly. I've got so much content still to do. The first 4 relics are now in your keeping, yet the final piece remains, and our efforts to learn where it rests have been to no avail. The dark which empowers at times obscures, such is its nature. Really hope we can do variation dungeons together. Yeah. They are good. I wanted to do them for so long and had no one to do them with. And then you guys got there after I'd already stopped playing on that character. And so when you invited me back to do like one, I was like, oh, I get to see what they're like on the inside. And I ran into it and I was like, this is confusing. I don't know what's going on. I kind of know what's going on, but I'm like, how do you even know where you're meant to be going? There must be run-throughs, but I'm like, what? Who figured this out? Just going in and just being like, I just do whatever the hell I feel like, and I ended up here. Seems good. Yeah, it's like a fun puzzle. But that's it. The first person to go into a new one must be like, there is no run through. I clearly just run in and trial and error this. And whatever outcome I come out with, I'm like, cool. Now how do I get a different one? Run in again. They're basically dungeons that you're getting like multiple use out of because there's just so much variation. Whereas like the dungeons that I'm currently running, it's just like, it's a dungeon. People skip most of it now because it's the same stuff and they've done it like 200 times at this point. They don't want to do that. They're just going to jump over any mechanics they can. Like weird hurdles that you don't have to pay attention to. Like, I don't know if you were here a moment ago, I was running through, oh, what's it called? It's not Amdapor Keep, it's the other one. Temple of Khan. I was running through Temple of Khan, and you know how there's the whole, you gather the runestones, and you use them to open the treasure room at the end? And like, maybe 3 years ago, everyone just stopped bothering to do that, because they found out if you messed up, it spawned enemies. And then they got experience for killing the enemies, that if you're like maybe 10 levels above the actual dungeon, the loot is irrelevant. You would rather have the experience. Yeah, exactly. They've now changed it. They've changed Temple of Khan, where you know the faces that you have to get to kill on the pads. They now spawn on the pads and can't leave them. So if you kill the faces, they die on the pad and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't make it so that they don't die on the pad, just to try and make that mechanic easier so that people might do it. And people still ignore it. It's like, cool, here's how you get the treasure. We made it easier. They've probably made the treasure better. But it's now just like, oh, people are still going to ignore it. They don't care. I kind of want to run in and do it properly to see if they have made the treasure better. Because what if they've put like a level 100 random weapon behind there and just no one does it? And it's like, cool, best weapon in the game's behind this door, but no one wants it. Pity that. Yeah. As for the duty support, so the AI can do the dungeon, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know if you can even do it with duty support. Oh, I suppose you probably can by now. But yeah, they could put anything behind that door, and because people ignore it, there could be like another whole chunk to the dungeon down there now. Like there could be like 3 extra rooms full of mobs that would get you way more experience if you actually just picked up. I mean, there technically are, because if you do the side rooms instead of ignoring the puzzle and you get the puzzle pieces, you get 2 extra rooms of mobs instead of the 1 extra room of mobs at the end. So you get more experience for doing the puzzle. People just ignore it because they're like, we can save time. We don't like this dungeon and we can save time. Yeah, it's Schrodinger's treasure room. It can be the best weapon ever or full of enemies, and we won't know until we open it. But yeah, that just really threw me. Like I went into it and it was like, oh, the faces aren't moving. What if I hit one of them and I hit it and it turned and dropped an AoE and I walked backwards out of the AoE and then it just sat there looking at me? And it's like, oh, I could just solo these faces as a dark mage because they can't reach me. So I killed one and the door opened and the skeleton was just stood inside like, hi, do you want to come in and get some stuff? And I'm just like, I mean, the rest of my party's already left. They're probably at the boss by now. I should probably go. But yeah, I'm curious. My curiosity has been piqued, and I want to know what's been changed. What else has been changed about Sunken Temple of Khan? Because it could be anything. mystery secret second boss. Who knows? Maybe it's the first variant dungeon and people just don't know it yet. They edited it and it's now a variant dungeon and people just ignore it. Who knows? Nobody. I sure don't. Because the people I ran it with ignored the mechanic. I was not the tank. So I couldn't just be like, we're doing the mechanic though. Anyway, I need to make sure that I get to level 50, so I'm going to continue on.
The dark empowers. The dark which empowers at times obscures, such is its nature. Dazar claims his tablet names the solace of the gods as the location we seek, but none among us have ever heard of such a name. When a power worthy to relics claim takes root in one of righteous end and name, the solace of the gods will be made known, and the last seed of the black mage be sown. Dazar insists his reading is correct, and both Dozul Melok and I trust in his ability. We will endeavour to decode these words, that you might see your quest to its end. The day of the void's opening shall come. Until then, Tegan, I ask only that you continue to walk the path of the black.
Good thing that was the end of his speech, because my leveling roulette just fired. And he's now just got his level 50 quest for me. So I do this leveling roulette. I then run maybe one more dungeon. Do the guild test roulette. Then maybe one more dungeon if I need it. And I'll be level 50. We'll be all ready for... Ooh, Auron Vale. I'm never all ready for Auron Vale. We could be all ready for Heaven's Ward on a black mage. And then I can swap over to my white mage and start doing extreme trials, I guess. Beacons. Oh my god, I can actually bring all of my level 3 stuff into here. Uh-oh, that box didn't get me. No, it got someone else instead, that's fine. I didn't want to be the one, but someone else did, so that's okay. That then becomes not my problem. Will be my problem when the rest of the party dies, but currently, not my problem. Oh. My ward ran out literally as they all started to attack me. I knew I should have saved my ward. I could have finished that fight. Yeah, you need to make sure that frog doesn't grab you. It's the downside. Now look who's talking with all. Luckily it timed out well. It did. A weird Auron Vale fall to the first boss is always something that throws people off. Cow. Cow. Oh, nice again, kind of stuff. I approve. Nice, that's what allows me to go. Woo! Straight into fire again. Goldland 1. Goldland. Wait. I think I actually am. I think I'm just sitting here taking nothing. That's kind of cool. Let me swap it. Drop another lightning in there. And hopefully finish him off with this set of fire 3. Oh. There we go, we got it. Ooh, and I've got Thunder held up for when I need it. Oh. Grabbing random loot from the dungeons. Ooh, I'm gonna sell it all. Hopefully. Certainly was stood in that AoE, but luckily someone stopped it. I assume the tank. Gold. Ooh, I rolled 99 on the need. Pretty sure that means I'm getting it, even though I've already got it, but that's fine. Yeah. 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 And, another blizzard can swap back. Right. I've got to eat the dried plum. I feel like a dried plum now. If that makes sense. I'm not being weird. Trust me. I am being weird. Ignore what I said. I am being weird. What I meant by I feel like a dried plum is I feel like an idiot. But then I'm also British, so I'm allowed to do stuff like that where I just shout out random nouns, verbs. No, they're not verbs, right? I am bad at English. Somehow scored all right at it last time I did it at an educational level, which was secondary school. Yeah, that was a while ago. Oh, I should have just stepped out the back of this one. My range is better than his range. I could have just walked out of that AoE. I mean, I did, but I could have just walked backwards out of that AoE. And probably still had him in range. Yep. Yep. Sure. I've already got them. Nope. I had my MP at that. so I could do an extra couple of hits. Just. Oh dear. What am I even doing? Other than running through Ormvale, being confused and confusing myself. Woo, stuff. Hearing the other Lalafell jump around with their little lancer. Yeah, I'm getting loot. Because everyone else isn't voting on it, and then it's just coming to me. Everything that can. Burrs. Burrs. My brain just goes to random bits of humming or singing when I'm not doing anything. Even though I kind of am doing stuff. Actually, I definitely am doing stuff. I'm in a dungeon, fighting a boss. But my brain just kind of goes, yes, staring at screen. Time to make weird noises. Woo! 48, not bad. Woo! Got black mages. Black mages, verdant arm. Yes, just stay far away and make things go boom. That's the requisites of playing a black mage. I got taught that for 30 levels. Okay, then so we've done the roulette. We jump in the guild test roulette. Hopefully it will fire fairly quickly because we're close to... Well, actually, no, we're not. We're at 5 o'clock. Oh gosh, it's almost already 5 o'clock. I don't know if I'm going to have time to fight the extremes after this. I wanted to collect horses, but that might have to wait. That might have to happen another time. Yep, already had it. Oh, it's a scepter. No. I don't want a one-handed weapon, even if it does come with a shield. Oh, the shield probably went into my armory chest. Unlike this hat, which did not, because I've got too much stuff in here. Yeah. And I'm not equipping my level 50 stuff because I haven't got it all. And it looks weird when I equip part of it, but not all of it. Oh. It keeps giving me this one. And I keep not enjoying it with the Black Mage because you just can't really do anything. Like, you haven't got Scathe, all of your cooldowns. The enemies die before you finish casting stuff. It's like, yep, I go to cast a spell, and the thing I'm casting at dies unless no one else is fighting it. Or I get one spell off on an enemy. And then have to retarget for something else. Tank did good. Me okay with that. I got a foundation. Sure. I did things. That's sure what happened. I'm pretty sure I did nothing. I did like a couple of attacks and that was it. Okay, ready up to the top 2 dungeons. And see which one I get. While we're waiting, do I just randomly go and start killing stuff? No, I go sort my inventory, that's what I do. Which means I can literally go into my armory chest. There's so much random junk in here that I pick up. Inventory. Inventory. Just go through, return everything I don't have equipped in my inventory. Is that a fishing rod? Pretty suspicious if it was. Swords, mail. Mog weapons I can keep hold of. Giblicop staff. Giant skull cane? Is that not what I had equipped? Oh no, I've got Yagshu. Yag Rush. In which case I guess I return that to my inventory and just carry on down the list. Ethereal mithril barreled musketoon. To the inventory. These are all things that are just going to get sold in whatever shop I come across. Kind of like Ifrit's Fusara. Maybe I keep hold of that. Mortal Mog Knives. Yeah. Same with the Mog Katana. I'm a bit like, eh. The Mog Stuff I'm keeping hold of because I like the Mog Staffs. Hence why I'm keeping the Mighty Mog Rod as well. But the knives I'm not that fussed about. Plundered Grimoire. A bunch of frying pans that I don't need anymore. Cane of the Crags. I've got the Mog Rod, so I'd rather use that one. And I've also got Yak Rush, which is just a better weapon. Dumping all of this stuff. There we go. And then I can sort that, and they can all sit up at the top with all the Mog weapons at the top. And then we go into hats. That is something I can't equip on any of my classes. Same with that one. I'm pretty sure I don't need that anymore. Like, story-wise, I'm fairly certain I don't need that mask anymore, given that I've been exiled from the town. Like, I don't know if it'll come up again. Bottom Templar chain. Fortress monocle. I don't know if I need any of these. Probably not. Go turn that into seals. Yeah, a bunch of these I'm just going and I'm gonna go and put them in the Grand Company box. If I'm high enough level in the Grand Company, because I know you have to be a specific level to do that. And I think that might be why I haven't done it so far, because I'm just not that level. Oh, I've got augmented ironworks optics of healing, so I don't need healer's circlet anymore. Demon circlet of maiming, nope. Demon helm of fending, nope. Guardian helm of maiming, nope. Trailblazer scarf I've got equipped on something. Cleric circlet I don't need. Dawn star I don't need. I've got blinders of casting. It's a level 50 hat for... Oh, it's like a little bandana, a little eye patch bandana thing. And that's the level 50 hat for healing, so I guess I can keep hold of both of those. Hemp bandana I don't need. These are my current things. What's my steel goggles on? Oh, they must be on my culinarian. Why are they wearing steel goggles? I don't actually need the Aurum Veil chain. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I keep hold of the Battle Mage hat because I kind of like the Battle Mage gear. It's pretty cool. Harlequin's hat I can get rid of. Oh, and I need to sort those. There we go. Much better. Then we move on to the next box. Foe Strikers. Don't need. Plunder Curious. Don't need. Doctor's Chainmail. Don't need. Oh, I ran out of inventory space. Now we go to town. Wait, I need to go to my Grand Company, which is in Gridania. On my bed. Teleporting bed, go! And then when you get there, you've woken up. Just watch. This is me being asleep. And then when I arrive, I wake up. I wait. It's taking a while to load. There we go. I wake up. My bed is gone. I am awake now. And we quickly run over here and find out if I'm doing the right thing or not. Hello. Can I undertake supply and provision missions? Expert delivery, I need to be a Serpent Sergeant 2nd class in order to sell my stuff. Can I apply for a promotion? I am currently a Serpent Corporal and I only have 1,323 seals. So I need to do a bunch to get more seals, in order to rank up, in order to sell my stuff to get more seals. So, catch 22 really. Can't sell my stuff for seals because I need seals to do it. So instead I'm just going to go sell it in the shop. Because I haven't got the space. And I'll end up getting more random dungeon gear as I go through the game, so I don't need to worry too much about that. I also just realised the reason my dungeons might be taking a bit longer is because the two that I'm readied for is Aurum Vale and Zemail Darkhold, which, if anything, are the two dungeons people don't like from base game. Those and Praetorium, I guess. Like, they're just the slightly awkward ones. Sure. I'm not actually purchasing anything, I'm here to just chuck all my junk at you. I don't care. I don't care. Just sell them. Okay, I'm going to move this over here just so that I can do this quicker. Don't need the potion. Wait, was this right? Sell those, sell that, 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 sell that. Keep all of that because I can actually sell that for something, I guess. Probably not, it's probably not worth anything. But I just have it. Could give it to someone. Little gift of a creepy little plant. Welcome to the game, here's a creepy plant. That'll go down well. Look at all these potential seals I'm wasting. I'm getting about the same amount I would in seals in Gil, which is a bad exchange rate. But do I care? Not particularly. Selling all the actual raid gear. Just like, yep, chuck it all away. In the bin with you. In the bin with the lot of you. Just all of it. Absolutely all of it. Conquistador helmet, don't care. Bow strikers, nope. Get out. Gone. You can go on the floor. You can go on the floor. You can go on the floor. There we go. Now to go get the second lot and throw all of that on the floor. That earned me a whole 100,000 gil. Kind of, not really, at all. Probably got me like 4,000. Open up the armory chest, jump into this one, and start chucking them all into my... Oh. Not equip. That is not what I wanted to do. Turn to inventory. Turn to inventory. And keep base Lalafell clothes, I guess. I guess. Brand new robe I can keep hold of. Colosseum armor I don't need. I want to keep hold of the battle mage robe. infantry, bard, clerics, imperial gear, healer's robe, onion armor, demon mail of maiming, demon robe of casting. I actually don't want to keep hold of the demon robe of casting. Is level 50. One of my classes is wearing a level 1 gatherer's shirt. And I don't know who it is. And I don't know why they are. I've got a level... Oh. Wait. You better not be wearing a level 1 shirt. You totally are wearing a level 1 shirt. Why are you wearing a level 1 shirt? What is this? What is this terrible collection of gear? Okay, do I not have a better... That's craftsman. Nope. 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 Yeah, I just don't have a better... I have a different colour. Not better. Yeah, apparently just terrible. Well, there you go. All the stuff I've got is just rubbish. Sort those. Then we can move on to the gloves. Oh, maybe not. Into Ornbale first. Return to inventory. Return to inventory. Keep hold of the brand new ones. I'm going to clear out my armory. It's going to happen. Hopefully this will get me to level... It will probably get me to level 49 in all honesty. I might have to do another couple of runs. What? I got pushed into the boss by the random that I forgot was there. But I can pretend to be bad at the game. Oh, well, pretending to be bad at the game. I am bad at the game. Otherwise I wouldn't have been pushed into it. Or used Fire 1 for some reason. Shake us off a bit of time, it's all good. As long as we don't like, we might. It's fine, fine, fine. Maybe. didn't mess up. You did mess up, but quick. Locksmith's not that difficult. It'll be. Mob will speak about 9 debuffs if they hit me. Yep. Yep. Mobles really hurt. Especially for wizards. They also get silence and paralysis as two of the debuffs. And it's like, oh cool, so I don't do anything for a while. And then when I can eventually do stuff again, all my spells will be interrupted. I'll just sit here, not being able to do anything still. Now I can start stealing all the stuff again. Needing and greeding all of the loot. So what I should do is sort that so there's a break between what I already had and what I'm going to get now. That would have been very overkill on that seed pod. Did I go and aggro the next boss? The last one I did by accident. This one I could do on purpose. I must fight another group of mobs and boss at the same time. Could be funny. Could also go really poorly. Oh, I didn't aggro the boss. Someone else did. And that was after we killed the enemies. They were there behind. I'm going to reach level 49. It does mean that I'm probably not going to hit level 50 off this dungeon. But I'd be very surprised if I can get to 49 to 50 in a tiny chunk of dungeon. I need to run further away. My wings is better than I'm just messing up messing up all of my combos and my little train of attacks. The attack train is pulling out the station and there's the coal carriage in front of the engine. i.e. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Woo, 49! Almost level 50. It does look like this entire weekend of streaming is just going to be me getting from 1 to 50 on Black Mage. Turns out, that is just the whole plan. I did have other plans of what I could do afterwards, like getting extreme horses and doing Allied Society quests from Aron Reborn. But I guess they will have to wait until next time I stream Final Fantasy, because I have half an hour to get half a level. Doable, but I doubt I can do much past that. Feeling they killed everything I was looking at. Woo! Another marble seedling. I'm going to collect them and have a little horde of marble seedlings. And then find out they're all worthless. Find out more as in like confirm that they're all worthless. I'm pretty sure I already know they are. Whee! Meant to use Thunder 3, used Thunder 2 instead. It's fine. Nice, got Fire Starter, that's always good. That, and that. Use the Fire Starter. Pew! Pew! Ooh, nice, I triggered Fire Starter again. So Thunder 3 readies up after one full rotation every time. It's really nice. I have many birds, but my mana ward is stopping me from actually taking damage, or was stopping me from taking damage from them. That, however, was a big hit. We're okay. We're all good. I didn't have Fire Starter, so I Swift cast my Fire 3 instead. Because I haven't used Swift cast yet. I've had it this entire time and I haven't used it for anything because it's like, what's the point? I'm not going to be resurrecting anyone, that's what it's good for, so... Woohoo! here. We got loot. And we're almost level 50. So close. Do I have to do one more dungeon run? Can I do something instead? I need like 47,000 experience. I mean, East Shroud, Central Shroud, East Shroud, East Shroud, South Shroud, then 2 in Mordona. Looks like we're going to hunt some stuff. Okay, first is East Shroud, Lark's Call, Old Growth Tree Ants, and Morbals. And 3rd cohort Secutors. This is entirely doable. I'm going to get this last little chunk of experience by doing the hunting log, which is the thing that I didn't want to do, but I don't really have time. Well, I could get one more dungeon in, I guess. Might be able to get one more dungeon in. Get in the air and then have a look. Did you find out? Instead of Orenvale, I already get the Stone Vigil instead. I might be more likely to get there. Metropolis Thundum. Well done, Matilda. I didn't know if I was going to make it out of that AoE. Dropped it at a very good spot. Oh, this is very sketchy. Just. Very much just. Trying not to aggro anything else, because if I aggro something else, I will probably die to one of these Morbals. Like if another Morbal spawns next to me. Would be bad. Okay, I got them. I got them. I'm gonna hop on my bed and escape. Oh, nice. The old growth tree over here. Hello, friend. Maybe you are not friend, you did attack me. I was about to attack you, but you got there first. Therefore, I'm going to blame you. Oh well, there was only 2. And then these executors are down this way. If they're the Imperial soldiers that I'm thinking of. Oh yeah. Yeah, I play on controller. I'm on PC, but I'm playing on controller. I could swap it back, but then I'd have to play on mouse and keyboard, and that would aggravate my wrists again. So I don't do that. I definitely wouldn't be able to stream for 8 hours? 6 hours? 6 hour streams. I wouldn't be able to stream for 6 hours. I probably wouldn't even be able to stream for 4 in one go if I was using a mouse and keyboard. Oh, these two. That is another hotbar. That's just a hotbar that I've just got sat over the top of my other hotbar. Because I'm on a mix. I'm a little bit of one system, a little bit of the other. They are things I have to click on because they're not bound to any keys. But it's just my storage space, basically. These things didn't make it onto the main 16 keys. So I just stick them up at the top, and if I really need them, I can bring them down. Nice. I've done all of them. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Oh, actually, that's quite clever. They dragged the soul into the patch, and then came back for them. Yeah, like this is a hotbar that I've just stuck a bunch of stuff on, and then this is 3 hotbars that are 2 wide that I've just put on top of each other. So it looks like one massive hotbar chunk. And it's just my holding cell for class swapping and mounts and whatever else I fancy putting in there. If I have a particularly favourite minion at a time, I might just be like, or like 2 particularly favourite minions at a time. I might stick them both on there so I can swap between them quicker. Oh no, small kitten is dead. Here. Ow. Standing over here was a bad idea, except the healer can keep me alive. So okay. Yeah. Okay, so this dungeon is definitely going to level me up, because I'm almost there. It does mean I'm going to overrun, because I do want to do the level 50 job quest, so that I actually get 1 to 50. I need to bring in further. There we go, they realised. They realised eventually. I just wasn't attacking because there was no point. Waste of mana. Oh, it's on the invincible spot. Complete waste of mana. already here. I was here the whole time. Stealing people's catchphrases. Oh. Hooray! Level 50! But this place is still locked to level 45, so I can't do my slide teleport. No, I can't slide teleport. I just wanna slide. I just wanna slide. I won't be able to slide to myself anyway. Behind me, just running along. Next to all the enemies. It's going to finish casting. Never does. Ooh, I like that. Not that I'm going to keep it. I end up selling it, but yeah. Third explosion, got him. Mm, mm. Such good music. This game is so good. Yee. Do you have fire starter while I'm in here? Strong. It will be a strong elemental wielding knife. Fire starter. Increase the hit damage from these rocks. Ooh. Did I just read two shirts right next to each other? Are they different shirts? Because they look the same, in my opinion. Oh no, they are very different shirts. I was just misremembering which one I got first. One of them is a suit of plate mail. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I didn't think dungeons at this level did different ones for different tanks. They don't. It was a tank one and a DPS one, but they look completely different. I was just wrong. I was just very, very wrong. small kitties just running around in circles being chased by all of the creatures. Okay, brought them together. Oh, and then one of them slides away for no reason. Oh, confusing. Run! Run! Ah! Whoop. Excuse me, Mr. Skeleton, your book is going the wrong way. I'm stood right here, ready to be attacked. Us as mages can stand off over here. Perfect. Now I'm ready for this boss. My MSQ progress on this character is I've just crested into Heaven's Ward. I unlocked the Foundation purely so that I could then... It was a weird chain of events where I wanted to get itinerant Mogstones for the event, and in order to get itinerant Mogstones I needed to do ocean fishing. And then I realised I was doing a bunch of ocean fishing and losing out all the purple scripts. And in order to get to the purple scripts, I needed to get to Foundation. So I got to Foundation to get the purple scripts, to do the ocean, to get the most out of ocean fishing while getting the Mogstones. And that's where I've left it currently. That's where my MSQ is I've reached Foundation, I've unlocked... I'm literally at the point where it splits in two for the two brothers. Yes, the diadem is an area that's really useful and was really cool when it first came out. And then it just kept being there. And it's still there to this day, and it's still the same thing as far as I remember. It's still cool, but you can spend way too long there. Much like ocean fishing, you can spend way too long there. Yeah, it's a great spot for crafters. That is the way to look at it. It is a great spot for crafters. Oh, this idiot limit breaks. I was prepping for it, like, are they going to? Oop, oop. They did good. They kept us all alive. Oh, nice. I got everything. Whee! Yeah. The funny outcome was that because I did all of that, it meant that I pushed the story through the post-ARR, which I was kind of slogging along with, but slowly. Oh, I did do both of those. Guess we can then just teleport back to Camp Drybone to go pick up our level 50 Black Mage quest. Hooray! We made it to 50! Whoop whoop! Yes. So... my brain needs to load. Thank you. We technically made it partway into that dungeon, but we were limited down to level 45. So until we actually left the dungeon, we weren't technically level 50, even though we were technically level 50. But now we are level 50. We did it. We did the 1 to 50 within the 2 streams, literally just. I have a minute left with which I want to do this quest. I will run over a little bit to do this quest. Because if I leave it until next time, I might not be streaming Final Fantasy XIV for a few weeks. If I can get another stream of it in. If I can't, it might be a couple of months. So I want to make sure I get this quest in, otherwise I will have forgotten every single voice I used. And also I will get my set of gear, my sorcerer's attire coffer, my level 90 gear, and flare. Yeah, that was sort of why I hadn't kicked into Heaven's Ward properly yet. Like, I unlocked the city, and I unlocked the ability to get Gatherer scripts, purely so that I could do the event, and get the most out of the event, and get a set of gear for my fisherman, because I was using level 1 gear at level 80. My fisher is now level 90. They have the set of level 50 script gear and a level 1 fishing rod, because you cannot use purple script for a fishing rod at that level, which is quite funny. But yeah, so the reason it might be a little while is because next month, from the end of April to the end of May, I'm going to be in a different country and therefore won't be able to stream. I mean, ocean fishing is bound really well that you still gain a load of experience no matter what you're using. So I was using level 1 stuff at level 50 and still leveling up every single section. I just wasn't getting like 3 levels every section, which is then like, oh, okay, I'm still getting good experience, I'm still getting levels, it's just slowed down a bit, which is why I hit level 91 on my fisher. Anyway, let's get this quest done, and then I can go back to chatting and signing off and filling in with info and stuff. Oh god, what voice did I use?
The lizard noises. There you go. You have gathered the first 4 artifacts, Tegan. That is no small feat. Yet I fear little time remains. If the tablet of Dazar's great ancestor is to be believed, there is yet one more. Attempting to seal the Void Gate before you have found them all would be the height of folly. Our search for the solace of the gods continues. I have gone through all the records left by my great-grandfather, yet have discovered little. The only seemingly relevant passage I found was his last. He put it to paper some 100 years ago. Well, just before bidding farewell to his home, the true power of destruction will be awoken in the most sacred of places. The power of destruction is black magic, of course, but as to what it meant by this awakening, I fear I am at a loss. You believe that Dazar's and Dozel Melok's ancestors might know more? To be sure, they were witness to the same events, and it is true that they too left their homes 100 years ago, and were damned for traitors. It could be mere coincidence, but no, I do not think that likely. I fear this foreshadows our doom. Should you find aught else, I beseech you to tell me at once. I will also continue to search for answers. The tablet seems to suggest that the way to the solace of the gods and the final relic will be made known in time, yet we can scarce afford to wait idly by. Both Dozel Melok and Dazar understand this urgency, and have already returned to their respective homelands to delve into the matter. And now to your next task. You must return to he who first bound our 4 fates together, the prophet Kukuruka. Kukuruka? I never know how to pronounce QUs. Perhaps his words can guide us once more. Sorry, I did see your question, Blaze, don't worry. I just wanted to make sure that I got through that first. I am going to Australia for a month, and also visiting New Zealand for about 4 days in the middle.
So doing like a little holiday trip to visit family, and then also ticking off something on my bucket list, which is New Zealand, because I'm going to have a almost full week of just Lord of the Rings nerdiness in New Zealand on my own. It'll be great. It should be fun though. Like I am worried about the whole travelling on my own, but I can't miss this opportunity to go to New Zealand. Given that I'm going to be in Australia, I'm like, I can't miss out on a potential bucket list item that I might never fulfill. Like if I don't do it now, I might never have the money to do it. So I'm like, yeah, I've been saving up for so long just to do something. And then it's booked it all months ago, and I was like, I've got loads of time to sort out all the little bits and pieces. It's now 4 weeks away, and I'm like, I've got a month, and there's still so much to sort out. I still don't have half of my outfits that I want to take. I don't even have a suitcase. Currently, I'm like, I'm just going to be carrying my belongings in my arms. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got a month. I need to get all this sorted. And yet, I'm getting nothing sorted. I'm sat here streaming instead. Which is why I'm a bit like, some of my streams might have to be put to the side. I do have plans for a couple of them for the next couple of streams. Whether they work out or not, I'm not 100%. I'm meant to be going to Aldar, that's where I'm going. But yeah, if I end up not getting back to Final Fantasy in the next couple of streams, I then won't be streaming through May. So if we assume I stream like once a week, which I've been holding to pretty well, so I stream about once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on what time off I've got from my regular work, or irregular work, I should say, because it's a fully flex and all over the place. It just happened that this weekend and next weekend I've got the weekend free, so I will be streaming next weekend, but it won't be Final Fantasy. I have a couple of options and a plan that I've got in the works that as soon as I know, I will let people know, or I might just keep it a secret. Secret streams. It will be next weekend though, but I couldn't tell you what days. But I will try to stream, because also we've got the Magic the Gathering pre-releases on next weekend for Dragons of Tarkir, Dragon Storm. So I will also probably be playing that on Arena for one of my streams over that weekend, if not at some point the week after. So yeah, lots of stuff in the work, lots of plan. It should be good. And then I'll have a month off of just like not being able to do any streams because I'm the other side of the planet. But it should be really fun. And then when I come back, I can be like, it was amazing. I did all this stuff. I got all these things. I became a hobbit. It'll be really, really good. Please, you must help me. Kukuruka has disappeared. That man is no messenger of Nordthal. He is a miscreant and a charlatan. One guilty of the most heinous of crimes. Wait, Kukuruka was fake? Oh, he was just retreating into the library to be like, oh, I'm going off to research. And hide. None had seen him for days. I became worried and entered his chambers to see that he was well, though he prohibited me from doing so. Within, I found any evidence of his deception. The records he had hidden were damning. I now know why he was condemned as the greatest criminal of his day. 100 years past, he conspired with Magi from the beast tribes to summon a creature known as Barbatos. a monstrosity that was meant to destroy all of Eorzea. Their plot was discovered by the order of Nalthal, and the Void Gate was sealed before Barbatos could emerge. Kukuruka was cast into the Marasaja pit for his crime, where he was to rot until his last breath. The Order was loath to let word of this spread, fearing others might someday seek to succeed where Kukuruka failed, and so they left no record of the plot, save a few inscrutable documents, parchments intelligible only to those whom the secret was known. These were the last words I found among the scribblings. 4 is the answer. 4 spells of black, 4 artifacts of eld, the blood of 4 races. By 4 alone shall the true power of destruction be woken from the Void Gate. Tegan, black magic is not the key to sealing the Void Gate, it is the key to opening it. Kukuruka used us to revive the dark art, and now means to finish what he began a century ago. What fools we were to believe his lies. I believed your word. You're a fool for believing him. I'm a fool for believing both of you. Please, Tegan, you must stop him before it is too late. Hurry to Nald's reflection in southern Thanlan. So he lied to us to get out of prison. Even though technically at the point I'm at in the story, I should also be in that prison. But he used my name to get out of prison. And then... and then got us to do his bidding to try and open this portal again. Try and summon an evil demon by pouring beast tribe blood into the void. And now we get to go kill this demon. Yay! Killing demons with the magic designed to free the demons. That makes sense, right? That'll be fine. Oh, am I not allowed to use this gate? Oh, I haven't done the quest to open that gate yet. I don't even remember what quest it is. One of these around here. I should have teleported to the other side. Now I've got to fly the whole way around. Deary, deary me. But yeah, so I've got plans for the next few streams. Obviously, I don't know when they'll be. I know that next weekend is the only time I can stream next week. So I will fit at least one stream in then. I have plans for what it is. But in the event that I can't do that, I do have backup plans of various matters. For various things that I could be doing. And then the weekend, or the week after that, at some point I will try and fit in a different one of my plans. And hopefully that will work out. If not, I will then fiddle around and work out what I'm doing then. But that's got plenty of time. As in like 2 weeks. Okay, here we go. Last chunk where I have to do these silly beast tribe voices. This little evil guy. He had a lot of time to set up. Real question, is he going to lie or is he going to come out and be like, yes, I am evil? Oh, yeah, he's going to lie. Or he's not going to lie, he's going to come out and be like, yes, I am evil. You are correct. Because he's already finished releasing the demon. Yep. Uh-oh. And doing so kills him? That seems counterintuitive. Why would you do that? I'm going to open this portal to this demon that is going to destroy the world, and also it will kill me. Maybe he's passed out. Who knows? Whoop. We get their titles. We already knew 269th Order Nebendicant Bazaar. We did not know Lost Kin Kazakh Char or Dozal Melok the Yi Sayer. How do I become a Yi Sayer? I wish to say Yi. Yi! Do I need to make it more birdly? Yi! A Yi Sayer. Good enough. I'm also really not paying attention to anything this little guy's saying. He's dropping down some plot lore. And I'm just here saying Yi. No, the Void Gate has opened too far. Other fiends have emerged. Oh. I just keep fighting this guy. Can I win by just fighting this guy? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, I can totally just fight this guy and ignore the rest of them. Woohoo! I see nothing. Nothing else is wrong here. We're just fighting Barbatos. And at some point I might need to pay attention to all of these enemies that are just pouring out of these gates. It'll be fine. Oh, I got his attention. And I beat him. Yep, it'll be fine. See? I beat him. Everything closes. All the enemies disappear. My 3 allies disappear, but problem solved, right? You deceived us all, you have. Oh, those were 2 separate sentences. You deceived us all, you have. Squawk! Pay you will. You are one of Hetali Melok's get, are you not? Mother of mother of mother! Her name you know? Yeah, because he was there 100,000 years ago or whenever it was. And you, Amalja. Yes, you are one of the line of Kazib Char. I can see it. And Kobold. Through your veins courses the blood of Dagu. Dagu! Does it not? And last but not least, the Black Mage Tegan. Splendidly done. Few could have vanquished Barbatos as you have. No doubt you are all eager to hear what truly transpired 100 years ago. Being a kindly soul, I shall tell you. So he's not evil. Or is he evil? Like, you dropped me this whole he's evil on me like 10 seconds ago, and then killed the thing that he was summoning, and he's now like, ah, well done, you did it. I was an ambitious mage in my youth, insatiable in my thirst for knowledge of the arcane. In the course of my studies, I discovered ancient writings which told of a black magic, a magic capable of destroying as only the gods can. It was innocent at first, until it wasn't. But then questions began to arise in my mind that demanded answers. Where had all the black mages of old gone? Why had their existence of the art been hidden? And so I probed, endlessly, tirelessly. The more I uncovered, the more it drew me in. There was such power to be had. He's probably still evil. I was not merely ambitious, I was also vainglorious. I desired recognition, deference. By accomplishing that which no other could, I sought to make my legacy an eternal one. Yet the pursuit of black magic was trying. I would pass days, weeks, months at a time, unsure of how to proceed, and what little progress did come came but slowly. It was then that I met your ancestors. He's been in a pact with the demon this entire time, probably. The gem of Shatoto, the power to sense magic, the relics, all of these things I owe to them. With their vast knowledge, the slow crawl of my studies turned to leaps and bounds. Oh, so it's their ancestors' fault that he found out. Wait, so where did their prophecy come from? I thought their prophecy came from him. Did he just make up some random stuff to trick them into giving him their things? I dare say your ancestors sought the same recognition as I. Kazib Char, ridiculed by the Amalja for his ingenious analysis of worldly phenomena. Hatali Melok, named a pariah for not sharing in the small-minded prejudices of the Ixal. Dagu, a victim of his kind's idiocy, bound never to leave the land of the kobolds. We toiled together, learned what we could, and learn we did, much and more, imagining we had gleaned all that was to be known. We prepared to hold a dark rite, one we believed would restore black magic to its fullest expression. I do not know what came over me. Blinded by my own lust for power, I altered one of the incantations. It was arrogant, foolish. He messed with magic. Our command over the ancient powers we summoned was lost. I watched as the chaotic aether washed over my friends, ripping them apart, only to fuse them together into an abomination.
No, you couldn't mean that thing we just saw.
Yes. When I saw what my hubris had created, I mustered all of my strength to see Barbatos sealed behind the void gate. Sealed, yet not defeated. Yet I felt myself corrupted by the aether, and was unsure whether I could hold my powers in check. Fearful, I returned to Uldar, where I manipulated the minds of a few thaumaturges of the Order into believing that I committed some terrible crime. Only with me confined to the depths of Marasaja pit could the realm be safe. And there I remained, waiting for the coming of one with the power to purify the aether of those 3 friends with whom I once shared a dream. I do not expect your forgiveness, but I am truly sorry. No words, Dozel has. What? Only squat. I am not long for this world. Here, take this relic while I still have strength enough to offer it. It's a robe for you. Or a staff? A robe. Maybe both. Who knows? The 5th artifact. Yes, the 5th. Welcome to the solace of the gods. Perhaps you know it better as Null's reflection, as most do. Truly remarkable, Tegan. You have succeeded where many great mages have failed. Mastered what we sought to master. I can now rest, knowing that this power is safe with you. It is for you to set the hatreds of the past aside, right? My time to join Thal has come. May he greet me as a friend. Well, see ya. Little man was our mentor's mentor. We didn't really interact with him very much. He then turned out to be evil. A century-old plan this was. Fulfilled his purpose, Kukuruka did. Mother of mother of mother. Forgiven Kukuruka she has. Go out. Think so, Dozal does. Finished, this story is. Had much fun, Dozal did. Like mother of mother of mother. Grand fun she had too, Dozal hopes. Farewell, Tegan. We meet again some day, Dozal hopes. Squaw! Thank God, the last time I get to do these voices. Then it is over, finished, ended, over. We did all we could for the souls of Kukuru. I've completely forgotten what the kobold voice was. I'm trying to do a mole while also kind of doing the Godfather. I'm not quite sure. Don't worry, the stream's going to be finishing once I finish this quest. So I'm glad you enjoyed, and hope you have a good rest of your evening. Then it is over, finished, ended, over. We did all we could, and the souls of Kukuruka and the others have been saved. The legends carried by my forebears have had their final chapter written this day. I confess there is a sadness in that. I am proud to call you my friend, Tegan. Brethren, sister, friend. Now and always, no matter how divergent our paths from here. Yes, you are a true mage of the black now. Pray grace we kobolds in Lanosia with your presence someday. And the last one.
To think Kukuruka carried that anguish 100 long years. His crime was born of the hubris of youth, yet his atonement came from the wisdom of old age. His soul has found peace, and it is not our place to linger and disturb it. Come, let us return to Burgundy Falls.
Damn it, that's not the last time I have to talk to him. I've got to go back to Burgundy Falls to talk to him again. Couldn't you have just given me the stuff there and we left it at that? Oh, I guess I could. No. Yeah, I'll fly there. Ooh. Yeah, once I finish this quest, I will be calling the stream there, but I will be chucking a raid in someone's direction, probably. Didn't realise I couldn't just fly out the top of that. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. I don't imagine there's much more to this quest line, and I just about, not really, but I managed to get 1 to 50 on Black Mage. I then just had to overrun by 30 minutes to actually finish off the quest line, the quest chain. Which, I suppose if I'd been dungeoning earlier on the first day, I probably would have hit 35 rather than 32, and then would have easily made it in time. But you live and you learn. I can do one class, 1 to 50, in a weekend, over 2 6-hour streams. So 12 hours worth of gameplay to go 1 to 50 seems pretty good. Seems like a good amount of time. And then obviously like 50 to 60 would take longer. 60 to 70 would take longer. 70 to 80 would take longer. 80 to 90 would take longer. And then 90 to 100. There's so much content. And that's literally just to like level up your second class. I still have all the story to do on my main class, which I can now do with both. So I can play Black Mage and White Mage together, which then will make so much sense when I reach Dawn Trail and pick up Pictomancer and can go, haha, I already trained as a Black Mage and a White Mage, I know how Pictomancy works. And also how Red Mage works.
Things have come to an end, it would seem. both the threads which bound us all and this tragic tapestry they wove. Most mysterious things, these lives we lead. Do you recall when the words of so many legends and prophecies first brought you to me? It was here, at these same Burgundy Falls. We have spoken much here since then, yet I never imagined this day would come. I stand before you now with no regrets. I am grateful to the gods for letting our paths cross. Dozel Melok, Dazar, and you, Tegan Mooson. I count you all as my brethren in black. Together we have seen the souls of our ancestors given peace, and I, too, now feel a happiness I have never known. You have become a true Black Mage, my friend. And more than that, a true friend, Black Mage. Yeah, see what he did there? He's a funny guy. Let the dark art we share be a symbol of our bond, and that undying in light or shadow, by day or night. And that was the Black Mage storyline. 1 to 50. There's still plenty of story to go. But I think every time you jump an expansion, the story changes and they have their own little story. This one might pick up with those 3 characters again. But I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure the highest I've gone in Black Mage is 50. Well, that would be 60. I don't remember if it picks up again. And I don't know if it picks up again later. Ta-da! Oh. Ta-da! I'm a Black Mage now with my little Mog staff. Yeah, only little float around. I can quit that back. Oh, and I just go into here and open this. That will then allow me to go. Ta-da! They're now slightly bluer. Hooray! Black Mage achieved. So yeah. Thank you all. Oh, I can use these as well. Thank you all very much for tuning in and exploring the darkness of the burrow with me. I will try and sort my inventory at some point, hopefully before I stream Final Fantasy next time. Next time I stream Final Fantasy, I may well be continuing on with the story, or I might be doing another random little side bit. Like, I do still want to do the Extreme Trials to get the horses. I do still want to do the Allied Society quests to get the mounts that they give you. I am a bit of a mount hoarder when it comes to things like this. Hence why when we had the event on, I grabbed the 5 mounts first. But yeah, there's plenty of opportunity and there's still loads to do in this game. So I will see you all next time. Goodbye.